Mm. All right. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to, S-Biz Saturdays, where we talk about business. If you are someone in the adult industry or related to any kind of intimacy matters or business, you have an intimacy business of your own, this is the place to be to get your information. Hey, Sacred Profanities, lovely to see you. I am Marla Renee Stewart here live on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and on the gram. Hey. And today is all about, well, this month actually has been all about diversifying your income, right? So we've talked about several different ways of diversifying your income, including number one, doing a SWOT analysis, right? Your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And then also thinking about coaching versus courses versus trainings, those things that could also diversify your income. And today I am going to be talking about, hey, how to really get that passive income in, get other kinds of income in through your merch, through your products, through your books, whatever it is, so that you can really have an opportunity to have money getting in your pockets while you sleep, right? Passive income is always wonderful and amazing. And so this is the opportunity to make that happen for you. With that said, though, before we get started on all of those things, make sure you apply to my program. If you haven't applied to my program yet, please make sure you do that. All you have to go to is successful.biz. That's SEXCESSFUL.biz. If you have not taken my Meta-Proof marketing class, maybe you should probably do that. And you can also get your free shadow ban guide. So please make sure you check those out. And I would be happy to help you out with those things. So now that we are here, I want to talk about, hey, you want to think about your brilliance. It needs to live more than your calendar. It deserves a shelf, a tote, a book, a storefront, a sticker, all of those different things. And I think the queen of merch is none other Luna Matatis herself. She has a slew of products from her website. And it's amazing, right? She has stickers, she has toy bags, of course, digital guides, digital downloads, on-demand classes, all of those really great things that you need to have great passive income coming in. So as long as you are putting yourself out there and developing those products, I think she has shirts, right? This is a really great opportunity to make that happen. So we have to know that if you're doing a service, that your service alone is not going to be able to hold you. Whether you're a coach, you're a content creator, a therapist, educator, any kind of erotic entrepreneur, intimacy, relationship person, when you're providing a service, we have to know there's power and profit in offering tangible or downloadable products. And so, like I said, I love Luna Matatis for this reason. She has so many things: shirts, toy bags, stickers, even had her own toy, right? Bubbles, basically the butt plug and the dildo merging together, right? And it's perfect for helping to diversify your income. Now, you can have, sometimes I buy my books in bulk, sell them on my website. But your books can be sold if you have books, if you have self-published books, or even your ebooks, PDFs, or physical copies. Those are really great ways. Royalties are really nice paychecks, when you just have, continuous money coming in. So it's really nice that way. Now understand that, it makes sense when you do when you have merchandise, when you have products. Number one, you make money while you sleep. I mean, who doesn't like getting money in their sleep, right? You reach new audiences who want a piece of your work but aren't necessarily ready or maybe able for higher ticket service prices, right? So maybe they want to support you, so they want to give you, buy a sticker or buy a toy bag or whatever, buy a mug. It's also a really great way to kind of reinforce your brand and keep your message right in the hands, the minds, the bedrooms of your audience. Just a sticker alone can really reinforce people of the work that you're doing every single time you see it, right? Like your logo, those things are going to be magic for them. Now, if you are thinking about merch, there's lots of different kinds of merch that you can do. There is branded apparel, right? So Luna has her Peg Patriarchy branded apparel. There's stickers, there's pins. You can do tote bags, mugs. I usually have my mug here, mugs. You could do art prints or posters if you are a creative, have art. Lots of educators and therapists have like consent cards, affirmation decks, talk decks, decks, any kind of card deck that is that's helpful for your audience. So something again that's tangible that they can put their hands on, and they're really great low cost lead magnets, right? There's also books, right? Books and digital products. So this could be ebooks or zines. This could be workbooks or guides. You can even have a course, master class. Of course, pre-recorded. Those are always scalable. You can always, and licensable. You can always license those out. You can even have templates and toolkits, which you can offer kind of behind the scenes systems for other professionals, right? So there's all of these great opportunities for books and digital products to get out there again with your brand name and diversifying your income. So if you're thinking about going either of these routes, understand that you can start small. You can start with stickers, right? Maybe start with mugs. Or if you are a creative and you have some art, you can put it up there on their print on demand services, right? So some people have like, hey, you want to go through here, here's my shop, and you can pick your logo and pick the type of shirt you want it on, or a mug or a tote bag or whatever, right? And then of course, always do your research on those, because you want to make sure you have if the ROI has to make sense. You can, if you have a book or PDF, you can self-publish, right? You can use the Amazon KDP, which is the Kindle publishing. You can use Gumroad to make sort of digital sales go easy. You can even sell it on your website. If your website has an opportunity, I think I have Wix, so I just sell my stuff on my website, right? All my classes are there available on Wix. You can also bundle and upsell, so you can combine products or services for extra value. So you could be like, hey, get this bundle, maybe a shirt, mug, and a sticker for, whatever, right? So bundling things can always create value, and people get sort of a lot at once. And then if you really want to know, like, hey, what does my audience actually really want? You can ask your audience, do a freaking poll, send an email. That's what I did. I did like a 9-word email, like, hey, I'm looking, how can I make your life better? What can I do to, enhance your business, right? So poll them on what they'd love to see or buy, and then create it, see how they take it, if they take to it at all, right? So asking your audience is a really great way to figure out how you can be better at selling your merch or being a little bit more accessible to your audience, right? So yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, basically all I'm saying is that if you want to diversify your income, try to do it in different ways. You can do that through merchandise. You can do that through books. You can do that through your products. Anything that your mind feels creative and want to gets into, please do it. Okay. You're expanding your reach. You're going to be reinforcing your brand. And of course, because it's passive income, you can create long-term sustainability as long as you are, you're constantly marketing yourself and getting that information out there. So, when it's done with intention, any kind of product-based income isn't just extra cash. It is legacy work. It is how you build wealth. It's how you build rapport. And ultimately, it's, how you become successful. So this is the opportunity to make that happen for yourself. Okay. So yes, get your merchandise. Think of merchandise that you can have, whether that's stickers. I've done everything from pins to stickers to all sorts of things to make things happen. So yeah. Love you too. Every head is my canvas. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I see you at Sex Down South. You're always a pleasure to have there. But yes, okay, so I think that is it for today, y'all. But again, get your free shadow band survival guide. All you have to do is go to velvetlips.kit.com/shadowband guide. I am going to be doing my class, the Metaproof Marketing class, at the beginning of August. So please check that out. We need it all. Yes, please. Yes. And so, yeah, that is all I have for today, y'all. I think this is it. But please, 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 please get on. If you're not getting my weekly business advice, please make sure you sign up for that. And I think that's it. And I'll have my classes for the Liberated and Lucrative Business Marketing Summit was really great. So those classes will be up soon. The summit will be up soon. So you will have an opportunity to check that out. And I think that's it for today, y'all. It says, every head is my canvas says, thank you for being such a beautiful human and resource in this community. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I can be a resource. Please feel free to contact me anytime. If you have any questions, you can email me at gettips@velvetlipsexed.com. And again, if you have any questions that I can answer in the future on these lovely SBiz Saturdays, please, please, please send them to me, DM me, all the things. Hey, Pressure K, sending good vibes to you too. Thank you so, so much, y'all. Have a wonderful and amazing Saturday, and I hope to see you next Saturday. All right. I think that's it. Have a good one. Bye.